that is not my job. It's not my job. As I've heard, when you would say something like that to Walt Disney, he would be like, "You're right. That's not your job anymore." And you'd be out of there. When I think of different mentors and friends and leaders I've been around and been inspired by, I think about the ones who really don't ever imagine anything not being their job. They produce their position in their role, whatever it may be, at the highest level. They get their hands dirty. They don't ask anyone to do anything they wouldn't do. And one of the best examples of this I've ever been around is my man, Jon Taffer from Bar Rescue. Shut it down. The one thing he never shuts down is taking on work and doing the thing to get the thing done. Many, many years ago, he had me on his show. It was a great honor. And I get to meet this guy, and I get to go to his studios and his office in Las Vegas. And it's maybe 5 or 6 p.m. at night. I drive up there, I park, and I get to the door, and Jon Taffer greets me. He's like, "Hey, Johnny, come on in. And you want a bottle of water?" Jon Taffer gets me the bottle of water. "Hey, let me show you a tour." And he walks me through all of his offices and the nooks and crannies of his studio. And then he takes me to the podcast room. He goes, "Oh, you want to see the room? Here it is. And oh, here's the soundboard." And he's doing all the things. And then he gets me the headphones and he sets me up with the microphone. And then he goes back into the booth and he turns on the audio board and starts recording. And then he comes back out and then he hosts the podcast. Just an incredible soul, an incredible spirit, doing all the things, just getting it done because he produces his position. It was an incredible experience. And I was just thankful for a guy like that at that level who is just infinitely full of energy, full of heart, and full of just doing the work, getting his hands dirty. Everything is his job. And that was a lesson. And I've had a few mentors and friends who have taught me this in the journey who really just stood out because they never were above anything. And Jon Taffer's not that way either. And I'm thankful for him. He still sends me a note from now and then, just encouraging words, inspiring words, checking in. Just a good dude who does the thing. And it's all our jobs to create happy. Thank you, Jon, and thank you for watching.